So Sara is one of the brightest, most pleasant people that you're ever going to meet, and that became clear the first day that I met Sara. We had a really great and very high-level conversation about chemotherapy, its side effects, what our goals were, what we're shooting for. And Sara did remarkably well during chemotherapy. And of course, we always want that good news at the end of treatment, knowing that the cancer is gone. And of course, that was reason to celebrate, and we certainly did. Following the completion of chemotherapy, something very different, I guess, had changed in terms of Sara's ability to return back to work. And Sara will tell you that she was a fantastic lawyer, very smart, and she noticed that when she had gone back to work that she had difficulty with tasks that she would normally very easily do in the past. And it was something that had clearly affected her in such a way that it came up, obviously in our conversations as well. She did a number of things. I will tell you that one of the things that she did was also to take the supplement ChemoBrain. And I think, really what we saw over the next couple of months of dealing with this was just a return of the Sara that I knew and met at the very beginning of all this. And that is that, you could kind of see that she was actually returning back to a lot of the things that she enjoyed doing, that she was able to return back to work. And it was really just rewarding to see that essential part of Sara really come back and how that affected not only her work life, but also her home life and how she feels even today.
In December 2016, I was diagnosed with stage 3 colon cancer. At the time, I was a mom to 5-year-old twins. I was a corporate lawyer that worked in a mid-sized law firm. And like anyone getting that kind of diagnosis, my life and my world was turned upside down. The chemotherapy for me was grueling, both physically, mentally, and emotionally. I was just piecing together the exhaustion, my inability to do my job. At that point, I knew I could not do my job at all. Not being able to communicate with people. It was all kind of boiling down into, okay, there's a serious problem here. I may have won the battle with cancer, but almost the battle for the quality of life for the rest of my life now seemed to be imminent. So ChemoBrain, I think I was taking it for about 6 months before I actually started noticing a difference. And it was very gradual. It certainly wasn't an overnight fix. I took it every day religiously, and little by little I started noticing I have a little more energy today. Wow, that conversation I had, okay, I knew what they were saying. I was able to actually read a book. I hadn't been able to do that after my chemo treatment. And I could remember what I read. I noticed a very gradual but steady improvement in really all areas.